Hello guys, welcome back to Fastcuts. Are you looking for an edge-of-the-seat thriller? Well, you're in for a treat. Obviously, zombie apocalypse movies are the way to go here, right? Who can ever forget World War Z, Train to Busan, Shaun of the Dead, etc. Nail-biting indeed. Now let's talk about a Philippine movie in the same genre. Michael Red's directorial Block Z, starring Joshua Grisham and Julia Barreto. Do not forget to like and subscribe our channel and enable the bell button for latest updates from our channel. So the film starts with some scenes and news sequences letting us know the financial decline and health insecurities of Philippines. There are protests going on in the same regard. There they say that Philippines cannot take a plague, and if one takes place, everything will over for them. It will be like Philippines never existed, totally wiped off from the world. The plot starts off with a car ride of PJ with her dad. Car radio is warning about a cyclone and hurricane about to take place. Mario is the name of her dad. He seems like a nice person but almost bankrupt. They talk about borrowing some money from one of his friends. Mario talks to her about getting vaccinated in case a virus attack happens. He got vaccinated since he was in Saudi Arabia. However, PJ doesn't seem to be much interested in anything he says. She reminds him about her fee which was overdue. Her dad gets emotional about his past and talks about her mom. And the scene ends with a traffic jam. Much expected, right? Yeah, it's quite a cliche to expose the audience to a seemingly normal family before the big unexpected takes place. However, PJ leaves her dad and walks to the college. PJ enters the college and there's an announcement congratulating Lucas and his team on winning the basketball game. There is a student protest going on about increases fee or so. Two of the students along with the chancellor of the college try to calm the protesters. PJ's friends seem to be in such a joyful mood though. PJ is a medical student. Then there's a class where the teacher explains how a virus affects human body. The class was taken near dead body examining it. PJ seems to be hopeful that if one has innate immunity against a virus they could survive. But also, she says that if the virus gets transmitted through sexual intercourse, and if the latter person doesn't have that kind of immunity they could be in danger. Then a lady security guard is shown who is so kind and considerate to a cat. She is checking the students with some security meters. PJ's friend Erica scolds PJ for being such a studious girl. PJ has a crush on Lucas and Erica wishes for them to go out. Meanwhile, the defeated basketball team seem to be in for a little quarrel. At the same time, PJ's dad was driving and calling his friend to lend some money, and a shaggy boy jumped in front of his car. The boy is just a tricky one who does this on a daily basis to get money from the drivers. However, PJ's dad is not easily fooled. He takes the boy to the hospital where PJ studies instead of giving him any money. We can call this boy the tricky one for now, since there is no name for him. A bitten lady was taken to the hospital with her little daughter. She seems normal when PJ and Erica treat her. But soon she dies, showing the symptoms of rabies. PJ has some sort of post-traumatic stress regarding her mother's death. Her mother also suffered similarly before she died. So she takes a little time to process the death of this lady. But later she talks to her daughter, Ruby, and consoles her. Then a nurse takes Ruby to safety. It is then PJ and Mario meet again. She seems furious with what her dad had done and walks away. She asks him when will he ever stop being so irresponsible. Meanwhile, Miles and Gary were processing the dead body when suddenly the machines start working. First they think it's just some technical issue. But soon the lady wakes up being a zombie. Gary gets bitten and turns into a zombie, then the both of them start attacking others. Mario saves that boy, the tricky one, from the attackers. They too run towards the other direction. By this time others get bitten and turn into zombies too. Then we see some boys talking in the library about an underground tunnel which seems to be of importance, right? This tunnel is so old and indestructible. This could be in the oldest place of this building. However, soon the zombies get there and attack everyone. While PJ was explaining to her professor about how the lady had a human bite, so they didn't check for anything else, Miles rushed there with the news of how that lady woke up, how others are also turning into something like her. At the same time, the basketball court is also attacked by the zombies. Lucas escapes from there, but his friend dies. He apologizes to his friend and run away. The chancellor of the university watches all these in the CCTV screens along with two of the student representatives. That boy student's father is a major in the military, and he wants to inform the military, but the professor stops him. Professor seems like a tricky man who doesn't want the news to leak yet. probably trying to save face of his college. Lucas and Mario meet. They both check each other for bite marks before they trust each other. And they go their separate ways, one to find his daughter and one to find his girlfriend, the two probably being PJ herself. Finally, Lucas finds PJ and the group. PJ and friends were trying to keep the door closed in front of a bunch of zombies when Lucas came to help. And he rescues them from a group of zombies. Meanwhile, the professor was hiding that he was already bitten. He started to turn. They all are startled when he tries to attack them. But he dies by falling a cupboard on him. Ruby was running with a nurse, and the lady security was also on the run. When a group reached the gate, the military was waiting there. Military announces that they will shoot whoever rushes out. Choosing gunshots over zombies, people run towards the gate and the military starts to shoot them. And so many people die there too. The major's kid got a call saying that a helicopter will come at 6 o'clock in the morning and only 2 people can be saved. The other kid, Vanessa, wants to inform the news to everyone else, and she gets into a quarrel with the boy about that. However, she texts Miles the news. They decide to go up to the roof through the students' council office. The security guard, Bebeath, was taking care of Ruby, daughter of the bitten lady. Bebeath rescues Mario from zombies and they team up. Vanessa and the major's kid get into a fight about Vanessa informing others about the escape plan. Vanessa tells him that, since he is the student representative, it's his duty to save them all. But he thinks, since he is the privileged one, he will use his resources to save himself. Soon Vanessa falls down the stairs and dies. PJ and the group get there. They all are angry at him. Bebeath stores eatables in a sack. The electricity goes out and the darkness adds to the overall tone of the movie. When the power comes back, zombies see them and start to attack. Lucas and PJ hide under a car, where his hand gets cut with a glass piece. They temporarily escape from there. They knock on the church door and nobody answers. They somehow manage the zombies one time, but more shows up. Suddenly the door opens and Bebeath and Mario attack the zombies with guns. Mario and Lucas finally get to know that they were looking for the same person, an awkward situation PJ handles somehow. Lucas always had a crush on PJ, just like she also likes him. Miles takes the fire extinguisher just in case. PJ bandages Lucas's hand. Lucas thinks himself as a loser since he is not able to do anything. PJ consoles him saying that he is a hero in the college. Ruby finds the underground tunnel unexpectedly, but no one else saw it. The group discusses how this virus could be a mutated one. Gilo is the name of the major's kid. He is not happy to increase the number of people. He finally tells them how only 2 people can be rescued, how he thought everyone else would already be dead when they get there. They want to send the kid first, but she refuses. She sees her mother in the zombie group, and she runs towards her. They try to save her but fail. They all proceed forward. Mario starts to sing with a guitar he found there to lighten up the mood. PJ opened a door, but the door had blood stains. A zombie attacks her, but Mario saves her and gets bitten instead. Everyone wants to kill him, but PJ couldn't. They finally decide to lock him up in a room. So let me take a moment to make a prediction here. I'm watching this film for the first time, and I promise not to delete this prediction in case it goes wrong. Mario will be immune to the virus. Remember when he said they have the purest blood and nothing can affect them? However, let's wait and see, right? Miles gets attacked, and they leave him behind. Bebeath gives him a gun with 4 bullets in it. He takes out the zombies with the guns, but the other zombies attack him together, and Miles dies later. Everyone gets attacked and Bebeath rescues them with the only gun left. We can see a military zombie in the group, which could mean… let's talk about that later. Everyone jumps into the swimming pool hoping since the affected people have the symptoms of rabies they might be afraid of water. Learning that staying in the water is useless, Erica sacrifices her life saying he wants to be reunited with her. Miles and Lucas and PJ run from there. They both get upstairs. Lucas helps PJ to the top. And with no way to escape for him, he commits suicide. When the day rises, PJ wakes up and looks at her watch. It's then that she sees that she was also bitten and hasn't turned until now. She realizes that she is immune to the virus. She goes down to find Mario and they both find the underground tunnel to escape. They talk how the tunnel is in the oldest building. Finally they get to the church, and in the tunnel they meet Gilo, who was all bitten and bloody. Gilo feels contempted how these 2 weren't dead yet. He tries to attack them, but somehow they defeat him and get out. So let's talk about what I was about to say when I saw that military man as a zombie. This means that the virus is spreading outside too. When the camera finally zooms out, we can see the whole of the Philippines burning down. There we can hear a storm warning. The zombies are afraid of water and people can run away to escape in the rain. In the tail end, some people are searching for alive people in the pile of dead bodies. They find one and the officer in charge asks to take them. So this could be an opening for a new second part of the film, right? Let's wait and see. Hope you loved this one, and let's meet again with some other juicy one. Until then, bye. Post your valuable opinion as comments.